Okay. Well, we'll try it. I'm not real sure this is going to work good, but we'll try it. Okay, Dawggee, it occurred to me that you hadn't had a reading for a while. I know you didn't ask for one, but if you don't want me to read on you, you're just going to have to say so. You know, otherwise, you're liable to get a reading time to time, whether you want it or not. This is just general reading for April and probably a little bit of May. But you know how the energies kind of come and go. So let's see what you need to know for April. I want to say thank you again for the camera too. It's fantastic. I finally figured out how to use it. That's what I'm doing right now, is using it. Anyway, now if I can figure out how to do this on YouTube. Whoops. And I quit bumping my little tripod thing. Okay. I've been shuffling. Let's do this. See what K-Dawggee needs to know. What's going on with K-Dawggee? Here we are. That card crosses you. Below you. Behind you. Card crowns it. It's in the future. You check the card. My camera's back over my shoulder, so I have to look backwards in order to see them. That'll work. Here's worries, environment, hopes and dreams, and your final outcome. Let's see what energy is surrounding you this time, this month. Ooh, 5 of Wands. You're having a little bit of competition. And the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is patience. You're going to be starting anew, maybe. But mostly it's the 5 of Wands. A little bit of contention, a little bit of competition, a little bit of squabbling. Can we see that? No. How about there? How about there? No. How about here? That'll work. How about up here? I'm still adjusting things around. I'll get more used to it. Anyway, I don't know if you can see that or not. But I hesitate to move the camera. It took me about 15 minutes to get it to hang that way. So I worry about jiggling it. But anyhow, this is our surrounding. There's a lot of, but you see in this card, see how they're squabbling. They got all these. Where am I? Where are you? There you are. Wow, all these wands or all these sticks are poking at each other, but nobody's hitting anybody. Nobody's touching anybody. They're just fussing. And a lot of this you can avoid. You don't have to engage in the fussing if you don't want to. This is just kind of a surrounding energy that's going to be going on. Let's see where we're actually at. Ooh, you come to an end of something. Something has come to an end for you. Some project or something that you were working on. You've come and you that's what the death card is, the end of a project. See what's crossing it or could be helping it. The Queen of Pentacles. This is a card of independent wealth, of, of having wealth, but of being alone with your wealth, a solo wealth, not being lonely, just having enough for you, having enough wealth to get whatever she wants. She's there in the garden, and the green cards also um, is earth. It's pentacles. Pentacles is an earth energy. And this could also be somebody of the garden, or somebody that you know that's a gardener. Could be coming to an end of something with this person. So, or she could be helping you to transition to something else, or she could be trying to keep you from ending, but this is usually a good card. The Nine of Pentacles is a good card. And the Death card actually is not a bad card, it's just the end of something. This could also be like a banker or a real estate. You might be paying something off, or end of a loan or something like that too. Anyway, that's where we're at. In the center, this is sort of signifying it. Okay, let's see what the basis, the foundation is. Four of Wands, that's one of the happiest cards in the deck. The Four of Wands is a stable card. It's like a table. We have these wands like a table. And the top on here, it's a stability of a home. You've got the people, the man and the woman and the child. So this is a card of stability and happiness, because they are happy. It's all the flowers and the dragonflies and the bunny rabbits and all that. But that's a happy card, and that's the basis, the foundation, is just being a happy camper. Yeah. This is, some people say this is a card of 1111, which is numerology, but and a doorway into better things. 1111 is a master number. Yeah. Anyway, it's a good card. The basis, the foundation is good. I keep touching that. It keeps jiggling. I apologize. I'm sorry. And here in the past, the recent past, we have the Queen of Cups. This is somebody who cares for you, who has your best interest at heart. This could also be a healer or a person of the arts and crafts. But she cares for you, and she's trying to look out for your best interest. So there you go. Yeah. Let's see what we've got going on now. Ooh, the High Priestess. This is a card of mystery. Things, see how she's just floating? She's a spirit. She's a card of spirit. And things are mysterious behind her. Things aren't all, but you can't see everything. Things aren't everything that they seem to be. This is a card of mystery. And it could be a card of confusion a little bit, because she's out there just kind of floating along, and you don't really know. This reminds me of that song, and it just popped into my mind, and now I've got to think a second. That song about I'm going to propose on Halloween, spooky. You know what I mean. You know the one I mean. You'll know it. But yeah, that's the song that came to me when I looked at this. And it's nebulous. It's you don't know where you stand. You can't see everything. Things are in mysterious ways, man. Things are occurring in mysterious ways, and you don't know. You can't see them. So let's see what we got in a little bit of future. Wow. Again, the moon. There's really something hidden here, K-Dog. Something's being hidden, something mysterious, something that you don't see. The moon is another one. You may be being have a little bit of deception around you. The moon is another card of mystery, another card of something being hidden, something that hey, have it, something that you don't see. Wow, cool, cool, cool. I like mysteries. I like ferreting things out. But yeah, you're gonna have to be on your toes. You're gonna have to start being real observant here. Because you have some deception around you. You have some clouds surrounding you that you can't. Something spooky's going on. Let's see what you're worried about, what your fears are. Well, the magician. You're worried about manifesting something. You're worried about something that coming in. You're making something come into fruition that you don't really want it. Or you're manipulating things, or you're worried about manipulating things, or you may be worried about being manipulated. And this could be that too. The magician can make anything, the magician can manifest, but the magician can also be a manipulator. But this is a card of manifestation. This is also a card of manipulation. See his, let's see. Yeah, see his expression there? That's just kind of, but this is what you're uneasy about. This is what you're stressing about. Hmm. Wow, look at that green screen back there. Yeah, but the magician has mastery of all the elements, and from the all elements, anything can be made. It's what's in your mind. And I tell you right now, if you focus on the negative, you will manifest negative things. If you focus on the positive, you focus on happiness, you will bring that into your life. You will manifest happy things. And that's one of the things this card tells you. That's it. You're getting some, wow, really, really strong major arcana. These are major arcana cards. All these four cards are, you've got four major arcana cards, and we've only picked up 8 cards. Let's see what this is. This is the surrounding environment. This is what's surrounding you. Ooh, the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is the card of perfection, the card of the apprentice, of learning, of being so good that you can get the same results every time. That it's some people say it's the card of the apprentice. It's a card of learning, and it's also a pentacle. But you really don't have an overabundance of anything but major arcana. But yeah, this is your surrounding. You're learning. You're absorbing your craft. You're perfecting things. Don't get too carried away, though. I know you have Virgo rising, and they can be really, really picky to the point where you try to get so perfect you don't move forward. So, but this is your surrounding environment. There's all kinds of things, and you're learning things, and there's things to learn all around you. Yep, yep, yep. Let's see what your hopes and dreams are. Justice. You're looking for justice. That's a good thing to look for if you're on the right side of it. This is a justice card. If you have something, uh, wow, something going to court or something like that, you may be hoping for a good outcome. You're hoping to get justice here. You're hoping to get a decision for you on your side, which is reasonable, actually. See what the outcome is. These are kind of strange cards. This is another major arcana card. A major arcana card. It can be a little bit of karmic, but it's more of a, Yeah, more of a justice card, more of a balance, more of an evening up. Let's see what the outcome is here. Oh, the Nine of Wands. You're struggling, you're fighting hard, and you feel weary. Well, with all these major arcanas, I can see why you'd feel weary. But like I said, with this magician, what you focus on, if you're focusing on feeling tired, if you're focusing on carrying a heavy burden, you're going to bring that to fruition. But if you look at this card, he has all these other wands planted already. He's got those all done. The nine, this is the ninth wand. That's the only one he has left to put down into the ground. And then he can move on to the 10, which is the end of the wands. But yeah, this is where you end up at, is just feeling tired. But yeah, stay out of the contention. Stay out of that stuff. And focus on happiness. And that way you won't feel so overwhelmed. But you really shouldn't. You should be encouraged, because with this card, you're near the end of your journey. You're near the end. You've carried everybody else's problems. That's what these wands are. You've got other people's wands, other people's problems, other people's tasks that you picked up, and you spread yourself so thin that you wear yourself clear out, and it's too hard to carry your own wand. But you lay them down here to where you only have one left to put down, and then you can find that 10. You'll be done with the wands until you get to the page. But anyway, that'll be the 10th one. It goes from the ace to the 10, and you'll have your job there accomplished. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. And I got this new deck. Ha ha ha. And let's pull some cards out of the new deck and see what we can get to go with this. Wow, this is really, an ending. An ending right now. You're looking at an ending right now of some sort. Something to do with money, with real estate, with somebody that has wealth, or something, garden, some kind, something. But you've got a lot of mystery surrounding you. You've got a lot of hidden stuff. And you may have someone around you that's manipulating you. Because this card has various different meanings, and all of them do, as far as that goes. The moon is also an emotional card. So it's a card of emotions. But it's also a card of hidden things. What does Kay need to know? What can we clarify with this for Kay's reading? Let's check it out. Let's see what else we can add with it with these new cards. Let's see what else we can do. What does he need to know? We have sweetness, reflection, and anxiety. And sweetness is pink, and that's the universal color of love. So you have sweetness in your life. You have love in your life. You're surrounded with people who care a lot about you. Interesting that it fell on the Queen of Cups. You have a lot of women that care a lot about you. You have a lot of people in general that love you. And that's sweet. I mean, what else could it be? It might be too icky sweet, but it's sweet. And you have this around you. Reflection. This calls for you to go inside, to look at what the good and that is surrounding you. Focus, this goes with this card. Focus on things that are good, that make you happy, that are sweet in your life, that bring you joy. Go inside and see where you are out of balance and where you can be more in tune. This calls for a balancing of the inner and the outer, from the spirit and the material. But you need to see where you need balance at. That's what that would indicate. And anxiety, you may be feeling a little bit of anxiety right now. Let me look this one up. Maybe you're a little bit anxious about reflecting, but that fell on the moon. It is a yellow. And then yellow is sunshine. Yellow is a brightening. Yellow is showing the light. That's interesting that it fell on the moon. I know I put it on there, but it's just where it fell. That's shining the light. Ooh, and it also, yellow correlates to food and to hunger, for either hungry for a food, which is, a possibility, yellow. Maybe you've got the munchies for something. Or it could be hunger for an inner filling, for a spiritual food of some sort. Okay, let's look up anxiety. Okay, I'm going to read this to you because it really kind of correlates here. When we're feeling anxious, it is usually because we are very worried about something that has an uncertain outcome. When this happens, we script write. Script writing is when you make up an outcome that is most likely far worse than the actual outcome. When you start doing this, acknowledge it. Know that what you're thinking isn't true and release it. Because if you dwell on it, you can make it come true. But whatever you're being anxious about, when you're anxious and you start thinking, well, it's bad stuff. It's, if someone's late, well, they got into an accident. Well, they got stopped by a cop. Well, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Realize that you're doing that and stop. You can rewrite it just as, they stopped to get lunch or they stopped to get you a present, but they'll be there soon. It can be something not at all what you think. But yeah, you need to, here you have, this is interesting to me. You have the difference between sweetness and anxiety, and you have then the balance. Oh, hold still now. The balance of reflection. Can you see that at all? In the middle, I kind of got off the line there. Sorry about that. Let me move it. I don't know how much of that I screwed up, but I'm sorry about that. But I think that's cool because you do need a balance. You need to realize that when you worry about something so much that you decide it's bad, 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 all bad news, you can make that come true. You can manifest it. So you need to script right to be sweet. You need to reflect on what you're doing and change your mind. And you can manifest sweetness and goodness and joy instead of worrying about bad things. Okay. Well, I guess that's all. I don't know what sage advice you got out of it, but it was fun for me. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you don't want me to read for you, just let me know. And I'll talk to you later. Bye bye, Kay.